Hello, 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 everyone. It's me, Miss Annie. It's me, Miss Annie. Well, during our last video tutorial, we had a wonderful show and tell for the boys, and I made a sword that resembled the Ninja Turtles. Donatello, if you please. This is the handle, and it's so much fun for the little birthday child. I'll just sit that there for a second. For the little birthday child to enjoy. It requires 4 balloons, but who's counting? It's all worth it because children who are celebrating their birthdays need to be celebrated. Let's give the kids a thumbs up if you have a birthday coming up in the fall and the winter season, which we are preparing for, which will be my busiest season ever. Now, I want to show you guys what I'm going to do for what we call line balloons. Can you say line? If you said line, give yourselves a hand. Yes. What that indicates, guys, is when you are a balloon artist or a face painter like Miss Annie, and you have a whole line of children ahead of you, what you need to do, one, is make sure that you practice at home so that you can bring your A game and do your very best in your execution. It's not a time to show off and show everybody what balloons you can do, how great you are, how wonderful you are as a balloon artist. But it is a time to be efficient and keep the lines down because people don't like to wait. Parents are waiting with their children and they get a little fussy and a little testy. So that particular balloon that I just made just now is not something you want to make when you're in your line. So I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful sword using 2 balloons for your line balloons, okay? And we're going to use this scrap that was left over from the previous balloon tutorial, excuse me. And we have before you, my friends, a 260, which is 26 inches long and 2 inches round. And I used a hand pump, which is by Qualitex, the leading balloon company worldwide, international. So we're going to make a basic sword, and we're going to enhance it with the purple scrap. Okay, so you want to eyeball using your eye, your hand coordination. That's important when you're doing balloon twisting. Sometimes if you are not paying attention and you're not that well versed and that practiced and that exposed and or have the experience, you can't get up there showing off trying to go for it and do it. No, you have to know what you're doing. So your eye, your hands are what gives you the victory. So this is about as much as a handle that you will need. So you want to twist that, pinch, twist it, right? And you have your handle. Now you need to lock your balloon in because if I let this go, it's going to come undone. So we're going to make what's called a loop. You see that? Bending it, make a loop. Just make it large enough for the sword to be inserted inside, which will be this portion. Okay, you want to pinch and twist. You're going to pinch it and twist it. You got it? Straighten it out. So you have that little handle. You made your loop. You pinch and you twist. Now, inserting that sword straight through. Just bring it through, not all the way through, just long enough for the children to have a handle, because the children have to have a little handle so they can hold on to it and have a sword fight. Yes. And then the next thing you want to do, guys, is take your scrap and just wrap it around. Just wrap it around. Let me try that again. Take your little scrap or your whole 260, pinch it, twist it, wrap it around. We're making Donatello, can't you see? Pinch it, pull that bubble to make that ear twist, and then you're going to, in this case, let a little air out because it's too long. So on the end, just make a little bubble. You can take a pair of scissors if you have them, or with much practice, just be able to pop it. It takes practice, even from this Annie. There you have it. These are wonderful line balloons to actually execute for the children. We're going to put some character on the front of this balloon to make some eyes. And when you're making balloons for children, make eye contact with them. You always want to make eye contact with them and smile using your sharpie pencil marker, to draw in the eyes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your line balloon. And the boys, they can play sword fights. And how much fun is that when you see Donatello? You get used to making all of the different other balloon shapes and things of that nature with swords, and certainly using this as an add-on, and it would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. And we did that in less than 2 minutes. And there you have it. Swords for the boys. Never forget the boys, because, you know, they are the ones that always get slighted whenever we have birthday parties. We always have things relatively very easily for the girls, but don't forget the boys. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a little sword that I concocted and made as I was sitting around playing, because you know why? I am fearfully and I am wonderfully made, and I had to do something for the boys because we get a lot of requests for swords. So you see the back of that? That's what it looks like. So you make sure when you give the children a balloon, you give it to them in love. And if you get a chance to give them a little hug, you just don't know how that might convey God's love and a need being met. So you make sure you tell the children to not let their balloons touch the ground, or especially the grass, because they will what? They will what? They will pop. Visit Miss Annie the Kinderklown on Facebook, and I am spelling clown with a K. And on my Facebook page, you'll see my website information as well. Book us as entertainers, face painters, puppeteers for puppet shows, paint and sit parties, and all kinds of wonderful activities too. Just give us a call and we'll be there for you. Have a great and a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.